Oh my gosh, there are so many things in this book that I never thought they would release. Let's do this. Alright, so first things first, let me explain. As you may have noticed, I haven't been as active on my channel. The main reasoning for this is that I was preoccupied with certain things. But anyways, I'm back and I shouldn't be as busy as I was before unless this fall becomes just as stressful. And if you're wondering if I'm going to be uploading my very first Star vs. the Forces of Evil analysis, I'm still working on it. However, I have completed the script though. Okay, now that I'm done with all those disclaimers, it's time to get swifty. Don't worry, you'll get it later in the video. The first topic I would like to start off with is this specific page I previously had mentioned in my Journal 3 reveal video, the Blendin page. In this page, I was extremely shocked by this incredibly large and intimidating text. When just not only a day later, I received this email sent by an awesome fan named Super Banana Bros. That's a nice name. Yeah, he basically broke down all of the elements of the encryption. Apparently, the 2 pages that Blendin had done were 2 pages meant for both Dipper and Mabel. However, the lettering can be decrypted using the word Pines as the Visionaire key. To confirm whether or not this was true, I searched it myself and the results came out the same exact way. So I would like to give this amazing fan all of the credit for this hard work and consideration. Thank you. But do you really want to know the most amazing part about this entire thing? It's actually revealed what Bill Cipher made a deal with Blendin about. Blendin explains in the letter that after he was beaten at Globnar by Mabel and Dipper, he was picked fun of for it. Which makes sense since he was beaten the living crap out of by 2 children. And because of this, Bill tells Blendin that he'll make sure that Time Baby will never pick on him again. So technically, Bill did keep his side of the deal. It's just that he unfortunately did it in a more violent and literal way. There was a specific line that I saw in this letter that can also be found in one of the pages flashed at the end of one of the episodes. And in this case, it's specifically derived from Weirdmageddon Part 1. It will take 1,000 years for his molecules to reconstitute, and when they do, boy, is he going to be cranky. And yes, it certainly is back to Weirdmageddon Part 1 when Bill Cipher takes out Time Baby. So where am I going with this? Well, if my guess is correct, this journal will include some or possibly even all of the clues from the flashed pages of each episode in Season 2. So if I find any more, then I'll let you all know. As for the next clue that most of you have all been waiting for a while now, Dipper's true name. I gotta admit, it took me a while to find it since none of the pages are numbered, but it was revealed on one of the pages that Dipper confessed his name to Ford. And according to the page itself, it was taking place on the same day as the episode Dipper and Mabel vs. the Future. And so, Dipper's true name is Mason. Yep, it's Mason. And as the conversation progresses, Ford says the Masons are a great secret society, you know. And as for the last topic of the day is Dimension 52. We've been waiting to hear about this, and everything that I've read so far with Ford's encounter has been completely wow. Like, the reason why in the beginning I said let's get swifty, it feels like it's Rick and Morty, but I guess I shouldn't be too surprised since Alex Hirsch is friends with the creator of Rick and Morty. Many people have done all sorts of speculation videos comparing the two, but this one takes the cake, especially when it comes to Season 2 of Rick and Morty. One specific object found in the book is called a Dimension Translator that allows Ford to be able to go from dimension to dimension on his journey to defeat Bill. I'm not saying that that's straight away an instant crossover, but you know, I just find it kind of unique how they did that. And as for the poster with Ford on the very next page, there are symbols surrounded. While decoding this, I had to switch around the letters every now and then, since it was kind of confusing. The symbols can look similar to one another, but yet mean something completely different. So if I mess up, please let me know in the comments, especially the first row. Can't exactly say I'm necessarily positive with it, but as for the bottom row, I'm pretty sure I got it down. Alright, so let's read this thing. As for the top right of the poster, it says Ryok was here, or Ryok. I always thought it said Rick, but I couldn't find the symbol saying the C, so yeah, who knows, that probably is how you spell it. But as for the bottom, I'm pretty sure it says this: Return for bounty, armed and dangerous. Obviously describing Ford. Another weird thing that I found particularly similar to Rick and Morty is how the genius of all people is the one who's wanted in the galaxy, but nothing to do with Earth, unless Rick has done other crimes that we may or may not have known about this entire time. Oh yeah, and by the way, I can't wait for season 3 because that was the ultimate cliffhanger I have ever seen. But in this video, I am supposed to be talking about Gravity Falls, so let me stop talking about different shows. When just not only a day later, I received this email sent by an awesome fan named Super Banana Bros. That's a nice name. Yeah, he basically broke down all of the elements of the encryption. So if you want some more, stick around. Alright, catch you guys in the next video.